I'm Paul. I am a bicycle mechanic. I started Specialbike because I didn't want to sell done-up second-hand bikes, and I didn't want to sell new bikes. But I was very aware that there were millions of good quality bikes that had fallen on hard times in people's sheds and garages and all over the place. And at first I tried to strip a frame and hand paint it myself with quite limited success. It took a lot of time and metal paint, and it was very laborious. And then I don't know how, I read somewhere, possibly on the internet, about powder coating, and I looked in the yellow pages and I found a powder coater, and I took a couple of old frames to them. They sent me off to someone else to get them blasted, which I didn't know about. Got them blasted and took them back to the powder coater, got them coated, and went to pick them up 2 weeks later and was absolutely amazed that I got back, one of them is that red one there, the first one ever I did, I got back to what looked to me like brand new bikes, or brand new frames. The transformation was quite amazing, that you could take what was quite a kind of good quality, but the paintwork was all blistered and there was rust, and from that you could create what to a normal person would look like a brand new bike. And from that I really thought, wow, there's the potential here, something could really be done. And that's where it started, really. It is hard for us sometimes because there is that mentality with a lot of people that they would, because our bikes cost a comparable amount to buying a new bike off the shelf, there's a bit of a mindset that people would rather have a retail experience, go into a shop, buy a shiny new bike and take it home. Some people do appreciate spending kind of money on the kind of craftsmanship of refurbishing their bike, but it is a shame that mindset, that why should I spend the money doing up my bike when I can just go and buy a new one. It's something that we are often challenged with. The second one I did was for Fatboy Slim. That was quite a success story in that it got us some good kind of promotion and media coverage. He had this beautiful old 1970s beach cruiser, which his wife actually said, can you do anything with this? And I kind of took a risk and said, oh yeah, we can make it amazing. And she said, yeah, sure, just do it. And that came out really well. I've had a lady who came to pick up her bike who burst into tears when she saw it. It's always a real pleasure, and I think Matt and Steve, who aren't here today, would back me up on this, that people without exception are always blown away by their bikes when they pick them up. I mean, it takes 6 weeks to 2 months to get it done. It takes quite a lot of patience, but they really come. But people often agonise about the colour choice, where really the colour choice isn't that important because it's so complemented by the new components. Because everyone, we don't use second-hand components. We use all new components. So essentially, you're getting a new bike from an old bike, and it really, yeah, I think it's always very pleasurable when you see someone, when they get it for the first time, how excited they are.